Hello and blessings, my beautiful souls. It has been a minute since I have been able to upload a video to my channel, and for that I apologize, but I have been very busy behind the scenes. In case you didn't know, my beautiful second edition of the Bonestone and Earthflesh Tarot will be coming out in Australia in September. It will be coming out in October in the US, and it will be coming out in November in the UK, and there will be other locations that I haven't yet been notified about where it will be released as well. So I'm very, very excited, and we're close to September, so I'm pretty damn excited about the whole thing. But moving on, today I wanted to share with you a deck that a beautiful friend of mine created. I'm talking about the third edition of the Goliath Tarot. And this one was sent out to me by my beautiful friend. It is very different. I have previous two editions, I believe. They're different. They're slightly different to this. Not necessarily in card, but size and card stock and all of that kind of good fun stuff. But I've got to say, I really like this size. So this is my preferred one because there's just such a nice kind of, I don't know, it's the size of it really. I've also been having a really good time with the Lightseers Tarot by Chris Ann, the smaller tin version. I've had an incredible time with that deck, and if you're a member of my Patreon, you'll know that I've had a couple of supernatural moments that I like to call them supernatural moments because they're widely unexplained with that deck. Absolutely incredible. I've been having a great time with it. But back to this beautiful deck. In case you didn't know, Goliath is an Australian creator who is an artist extraordinaire. He does beautiful, beautiful work. This deck is very anchored into the natural world. There is a lot of animal presence throughout this deck. And if I had to compare this deck with any other, I would say that it's got the same sort of energy, feel, not artwork, but energy and feel to the Marielle Tarot. To name but a few, I've been trying to come up with comparative decks, and I always keep coming back to the Marielle, which is one of my favorites, by the way. I love the Marielle Tarot. So we have this standard tuck box, as you can see, so it leans back a little bit to the edge there to make it easier to get the cards out. There is no guidebook with this one. Oh gosh, look at it. A little mix of black and white. It should be all in order. I did do a live chatty unboxing of this deck on Patreon through a live stream, and I really built up some discourse through that one. So today is going to be a more simple kind of flip through so that you can have a closer look at this beautiful deck that for some reason I just don't see it out there very much, and it's just so gorgeous. I'd love to see it more. See, that's very Marielle. I just love the strange weirdness of it, and when I say weird, I say so lovingly because there is this shadow realm aspect to it, and I don't know, I've got so many nice things to say about the deck. Anyway, so I'll bring you in a little bit closer. I'll create a bit of space here, and then I'll take you through card by card, and should I think of anything new to add, to say, I will definitely do so. All right, here we go. We have the Fool, just giving Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. We have a very tribal feline. This is just, oh, I get the goosebumps when I see this one. It's like an X-ray. I think it's absolutely spectacular, and it's peacock energy. Then we have the High Priestess. It's giving that Egyptian goddess Bast. We have the Emperor, retaining that strong Aries, Ram kind of energy. The Hierophant. We've got this incredible pod, and yet all of the religious ephemera is dangling above it. There's a duality to it. It's really interesting. This is such a shadow realm kind of vibe. And then we have the Lovers. Here we have the Chariots, and there's kind of like this, I don't know, this fragmentation in the background. And yet there's the strong movement. We've got tree, we've got sun. It's a very interesting card. I'd like to ask him about that one. We have justice with the birds. I think this card is beautiful. It's just gorgeous. The hermit. The inner master. And so you've got a little bit of commentary in the bottom here. So you have the hermit as the inner master. There's more written there, but it's very tiny. This is reminding me of the Indigenous seasonal calendar. I don't have my glasses on, although let me put them on and see if I can see. I really do need new glasses, folks. Oh, okay, let's have a look. No, I still can't see that. I don't think it's terribly relevant, but we have strength here. And it's quite the interesting sort of, I guess you could call it a bit of a dichotomy. We've got this potentially poisonous serpent, and then we have a lion or a feline of some capacity. And yet you've got this question in the back of your mind going, one bite would render this mighty creature a little less proud, I suppose. We have the hanged man, and then we have the Om symbol. We have death. I think this is an incredible card. I love the moth. The metamorphic moth, I think it says. I've taken off my glasses again. We've got a bird skull. We have temperance, and we have that koi fish pond feel to it, with the yin and yang symbol strong in the middle of the lotus. This is giving, holy moly, this is giving traditional witchcraft of the Cornish witch Gemma Gary variety. There's something about this image that it feels familiar to me. Then we have the tower. This is brutal. This is a brutal tower. The tree is on fire. The birds, they are screaming. We've got nests. There is a real sense of pain and loss and catastrophe in this one. Then we have the star, which is the ring inside a tree that's been cut. I find that very clever. We have a soft kind of muted moon here. We have crab and lobster. Then we have sun. We've got the sun bear kind of vibe there. Judgment. We've got polar energy here with the polar bear. The transcendence, it says. And then we have the world, the sacred circle. Goliath is an occultist, so he's infused a lot of his, spiritual belief and his knowledge and wisdom into this deck. We have the Ace of Cups. I love the font, I love the creepy hands, and I love the cups. Honestly, I understand that this deck is not going to be for everyone, but for those that resonate, we have some darkness in common. We have something in common here. There's a seriousness, there's a weight, there's a intensity to this deck that will kind of separate from sort of the lighter, nicer, happier, more colourful, more socially acceptable even decks. And that's not to say that this deck is ghastly. That's the Two of Cups there. This is the Three. Because it absolutely isn't. It's just raw and brutal and beautiful and exquisite in such an incredible way. We've got the Four of Cups here. We have the crystal ball, we have the book, we have the cup. There's a lot of questions there. We have the Five of Cups. That's giving hangover. The Six of Cups. The hippopotamus. Interesting. And like this one, the Seven of Cups. We've got this octopus energy. The Eight of Cups. Very interesting. I believe the Hebrew letters just there. Correct me if I'm wrong. We have the Nine of Cups here. It's again that kind of X-ray feel to it. We have the Ten of Cups. We have whales in the clouds. So I love that. The King of Cups. We go King, Queen, Knight, Page. I had to think about that. I'm very tired. I'm actually quite exhausted, which is why I'm having an early mark. I'm in my pajamas. I've just had a shower. It's the middle of the day. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm just calling it in a minute. We've got the Queen of Cups. She's beautiful. She's got this kind of crown of crystals. And then we have the Knight of Cups. Followed by the Page of Cups. And then we're into Pentacles, which is a bird claw. Again, there's that font. Oh, I love this. The Two of Pentacles. It's so Australian. I love this one too, the Three of Pentacles. There's a cat. And then we have horse, bull, and deer, I suppose. Have a bit of a ram situation there. The Five of Pentacles, we've got some starving, gaunt horses, which is hard to see. The Six of Pentacles, this is so good. Like, there's just something very occult about this card. We have the balances, and inside we have these crystal orbs. We have a moon, we have pentacles above, we have some inscription on the forehead. We've got some embellishment around the neck, like it's so occult, it's so beautiful. The Seven of Pentacles, I am terrified of frogs. Ooh, spider. The Eight of Pentacles, I like it. I coexist with spiders in my environment, but I refuse to coexist with frogs. I don't want to talk about it. The Nine of Pentacles. We have a fawn. And then the Ten of Pentacles. We have a clam. Oh. This hermetic experience in the middle of it. Very Kabbalistic, isn't it? And then we have the King of Pentacles, who is glorious, followed by the Queen, who is matching the gloriousness of it all. I love this card. I love it. The Knight of Pentacles, hands down my favorite card in the whole deck. Or I do like the Fool as well. And the Devil. But, oh, look at it. She's so good. It's so good. Page of Pentacles. It's very wolfy with butterfly energy. And then we have the Ace of Wands. We've got this tentacle. And then the Two of Wands is kind of like a lightning rod experience. It's electric. The Three of Wands. The creative something, I can't read it. Prism. I'm very, very much in need of new glasses, folks. I've been to the optometrist. I just need to choose my frames, and I can't seem to find frames that I like. That's where we're at with that, okay? Okay. The Four of Wands. The Beaming Vessel. I like the tortoise. The Five of Wands, the Jagged something. I can't read that. Oh, this is cool. The Six of Wands. The Goliath Hive. It's incredible. It's giving productivity. Spell work with this card and this oil. This is actually made by Juniper Moon, and she's also an Australian creator. So Aussie deck, Aussie creators, you see my theme here. But this is Queen Bee oil. And so this is Queen Bee energy. And the Six of Wands is such a great energy to work with. The Seven of Wands. We have the Eight of Wands. It's kind of meteor shower, falling star kind of vibe. I would have liked that to be slightly sharper. It's very soft, but it's still giving what it needs to. The Nine of Wands. This is cool. The Ten of Wands. This is giving Crown of Thorns. You feel me? And the King of Wands. Oh, look at the owl. Queen of Wands. Oh, the moose. The Nine of Wands. And the Page of Wands. Like, that's gangster, that one. And then we have the Ace of Swords. This is a cool image. It's yummy. The Two of Swords. Creepy and perfect. Oh, I love this. Oh, I love this. I love this. This is love right here. This one here. This one here is love. Look at that. It's everything I never knew I always wanted. Oh, it's so good. And then we have the Four of Swords. I like this. For some reason, it reminds me of Conan the Barbarian. Don't ask me why. But if also you have watched The Scorpion King, then you'll know too. The Six of Swords. There's a little love heart in there, I feel. The Seven of Swords. This is like perfection for the intention and the meaning and the essence of this card. Like, it's intention. Like, this is theft at its best, at its most ghastly, if you know what I mean. Oh, look at that. Savage, animalistic savagery. The Eight of Swords. We have the Nine of Swords. We've got kind of like a tidal wave vibe. This is stressful though. I get it. This right here, this scene is very stressful. The Ten of Swords. Yep. That's a bit of a bad end to a bad situation. And then we have the King of Swords. Oh, vicious. Very primal images. Queen of Swords. The Knight of Swords. The Page of Swords. Now, these are the oracle components to the deck. So we've just done the tarot cards. So that is all four suits there. So we'll move through the oracle component. This is I believe it's a 95, excuse me. It's a 95 card set. So this is why I think this is such an interesting deck, because you get all of the arcana plus these oracular cards. We have Caution. The Jubei Catcher. Expansion. The Sacred Heart. Imagine the Sacred Heart with like the Lovers or the Two of Cups. Do you see what I mean? It sort of like adds an extra layer to that. Karmic Release. Nature, the Seed of Life. The Sacred Fire. rebirthing. We have the karmic soul tribe, the family, which I think is a great card. The hidden inner strength, the shadow cat. So you see the little cat underneath the shadow behind it? So cute. Masks. A wolf in sheep's clothing. You get my vibe? Oh, this reminds me of the never-ending story and the nothing. The shadow self. This is very Rorschach. It is what it is. What do you see it? It reminds me of Galadriel going ballistic in the Lord of the Rings movie. That's what it reminds me of. The shaman. The starseed. The sage. No and yes. And that, my loved ones, is the Goliath Tarot 3rd edition. The cardstock is soft, matte, really nice. This is the backing of the deck. But it's a very smooth... Oh, it's so nice. And as far as size goes, this is the beautiful creatures, mass-produced. So there's a significant size difference. So you're losing about that much from the top. This is a longer deck anyway. How about a Llewellyn? This is a Llewellyn deck. This is the Good Fortune Tarot. So for the Good Fortune, you're about the same. About that much from the top. So it's a much shorter deck, which I like. I actually really like this one. It reminds me a little bit of the size of the Bonefire Tarot by Gabby Angus West, also an Australian artist. Great cardstock. I have the self-pub version of that one, but it is mass-produced now, so highly recommend it. Vintage tattoo art. It's a vibe. So there we have it. That is the Goliath Tarot 3rd edition. What did you think? I'm really curious to know how many of you out there responded to this deck and felt that kind of crazy, dark, beautiful allure, kind of this wildness, this primal energy to it. Gosh, we were talking about primal energy on our Broken Pentacle podcast. If you didn't know, I have a podcast now with Alvine Green. It's available on Spotify. And it's also got its own YouTube channel. So just search out The Broken Pentacle. But we were talking about primal spirits. And this is one of those decks that I think would work beautifully for primal spirits. If you're into that wild primal energy of the forest. Working outside in the dark. Occult magic. Good deep sort of spirit work. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. It's such a good, yummy, yummy deck. So there you have it, folks. The Goliath Tarot by Goliath, the 3rd edition. I would love to hear your thoughts on this deck. Please do leave your comments below. I want to hear from you. I want to hear your opinion. I want to know how you feel about this. And if you're interested in this deck, I will make sure to leave the link to the website for you to have further explorations. Okie dokie. And so with all of that said and done, my beautiful souls, I'm wishing you so much love, luck, peace, and joy. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I will chat to you again soon. Hopefully. Fingers crossed.